Each week, we pick one specific Metro Atlanta neighborhood to call out critical changes to let you know as a homeowner in a certain neighborhood how you might have a specific advantage. And in this week's show, we've got Panhandle Valley Estates. That's Hampton, Clayton County. If you take I-75 south from Atlanta to exit 235, that's Terra Boulevard. Go approximately 7 miles to McDonough Road. Go left onto Panhandle Road. There's where the name comes from. Use Vaughn and Centira Drive to enter the subdivision, which is actually bisected by Panhandle Drive. If we take a look at what's happened over the last few years, in 2020, there were 40 homes that sold in the neighborhood. There are about 500 homes in the neighborhood. That is a very, very high turnover for a neighborhood. In 2020, there were 40 homes that sold. It took 143 days on average to sell. The average sales price was $275,000. That ranged from a low of $216,000 to a high of $313,000. The average home in the neighborhood sold for 95.4% of its list price. In 2021, there was only 7 homes that sold. Only 7 homes. You'd think there'd be 5 times that many homes sold in the neighborhood. They took 8 days to sell, and the average sales price was $318,000. $43,000 increase year over year, 2020 to 2021. Those prices ranged from a low of $255,000 up to a high of $345,000. Average sales price to list price ratio, 100.4%, which means the average home in there sold for 0.4% more than its list price. Year to date this year, 10 homes sold. They've taken 12 days on average. Average sales price $363,000. That is an increase of another $45,000 year over year. They range from a low price of $260,000 up to a high price of $405,000. Homes sold for 99.6% of their list price, which means sellers had to discount the home 0.4% in order to entice a buyer into going under contract. There are currently 2 homes available for sale in the neighborhood, which means you've got about 2 months' worth of inventory. 474 homes in the neighborhood. They sold, listen to this, Atlanta. In 2013, those homes sold on average for $108,500 a piece. $108,500 a piece. Year to date in 2022, $363,000 is the average sales price, which means those 475-ish, almost 500 homeowners have increased equity in their homes since 2013 of $120.6 million. $120.6 million. The elementary school is River's Edge. The middle school is Eddie White, and the high school is Lovejoy High School.